Hi everyone. Let me introduce the topic. Uh, Social media. We have the social media right now. So according to my views, I'm thinking that social media has good benefits. So I would like to discuss this about the social media good benefits to you all. What are your opinions
I'm
about it?
afraid I won't agree with you because I think more than benefits, social media is affecting a whole generation. So we call now a generation called Gen Z. So they are mostly affected by social media. So these say many like relationship like situationship flings, and these are the bad relationships happen because of this social media. If this social media doesn't exist, I won't say doesn't exist. Some social medias like LinkedIn should exist, but these social medias which affects people should be reduced or limited or be controlled by someone.
Yeah, social media also have some of the bad things and good things. As per good things, so many are learning from YouTube, in the LinkedIn. They are learning so much good things and gaining more knowledge from the social media also. Uh,
Yeah, you have a point. I agree with you. So I am saying that we should control the social media's
we have to control the social media
posts.
based on the limit.
No. We have to control the trends.
Sorry to interrupt. Let me add you some points. I would say that social media has a more benefits than disadvantages because social media helps us to learn more things, and it also brings us the more information to us, and it's a way of learning ourselves the present world. So I think social media has a more good benefits than it, and I'm saying that it depends on the person how he uses.
Exactly. I agree with you. It depends upon completely depends upon the usage matters, right? So many of watching adult contents like that. So by watching that, so many are misleading.
Yeah,
So their
yeah, he's a
mindsets get
point. I
changed.
agree with him. You are saying social media is beneficial. I do say that social media is beneficial, but in some way, like LinkedIn, like YouTube, educational videos,
Exactly.
but in some way where every people, even a 2 years child, can access social media. We can't stop them from accessing.
Yeah,
The adult content, like everything, goes in social media. So in
Let
the
me
in
tell
the
you.
childish age,
Let
they affected by this all. So what do you
Sorry to
say about
interrupt.
this?
Let me add you. Let me add you point. You said that even 2 years child is entering the social media, and there we have introduced already. We have an option parental controls. We can take the control over this child smartphone or social media account. So we can filter the contents
some
which
of the
they
things.
filter the contents that children are watching. So we can use the parental control option there.
Yeah,
So we can guide them in a good way. It's in our hands.
yeah,
So it's
okay.
an opportunity.
I agree with you. Right, you're saying a right point. But coming to the teenagers, the evolution period, they get affected by the environment trends. So what about them? They get a maturity to change everything, to change the parental control. What do you say about this?
It is
Avoiding
complete.
them from adult contents.
Let me say, we know that. I'm saying right. We are controlling over them with parental controls. So over by the years, while we educate them, they can understand, right? They cannot change in a one moment or in a one night. So
I
we
agree with that point. We want to change. We have to take some of the time. If you use a lot of time on any bad content on social media, we have to control less time, and we have to keep some of the reduce the time usage of time on social media, and we have to gain more knowledge on social media also.
Yeah, okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you think we are currently not educating them? But why these trends go on? So let me explain. Let you explain me that. I let you explain.
as we as you asked. Presently, we are having this discussion based on these good and bad qualities of social media. So it is good or bad. So of course, where there is a good, there will be bad things
Yes.
happen.
Exactly.
We need to do something about that. How to control the limit of the bad things that happen in the social media.
Exactly. It is that is the point I am raising from the starting. I'm saying that there should be social media, but platforms like LinkedIn, which avoids unnecessary contents and eradicate them. So these social medias like Instagram, Snapchat should also be more cautious like LinkedIn. What do you say?
Um,
There are many people that are using that. We have to just we have to give some of the instructions to use limited time. So that's why we have to reduce the bad things in social media.
So, okay, as per our discussion, I got a view that social media is good and it also bad.
Yes.
So we we are here to change that. So how we can change? We can change by add restrictions and everything. So this is the points we discussed, right? This is the
So then let me conclude this session on what we have discussed so far. So we say that social media has more benefits, and also according to that, we have some disadvantages by using that. So we can make the children, I mean, make the users of the persons to set a limit on on what type of content they are watching. So we can monitor. I mean,
Yes, we can
we can
monitor.
monitor those people, and also we provide the I mean, we tell the social media apps to, I mean,
Advertise
they will
some of the
be
content which had been utilized to the people to
yeah.
reduce the social media.
I agree with
We can use the social media for the good. So this is all about my opinion.
yeah.
Let us conclude.
Yes.
Conclude. Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Kushmita and I am from Hello everyone, this is Kusmita and we are from CSAIML. Now we are here to talk about the relevant topic on mobile phones, necessity and or addiction. So as you know, mobile phones are very important in our life, which plays a crucial role. On other hand, we use the mobile phones as per necessity, and also it may leads to sometimes addiction. So I want to tell you we have to describe the both. as per analysis, we have to consider to believe both are important. So, what do you talk about this?
If it comes to necessity, it is easy for communication and online education and mobile banking, online payments, etc. In our earlier times, without mobile phones, we can work with this we can work with all this. What about you?
So I agree with the point of Meghna because without mobile phones, it is very hard to communicate with each other, and it is being so fast to communicate with each other by just dialing a number. In previous days, they use it to send a letter, which takes a long time. So I think mobile phones are very useful. Also, we have many advantages like online learning platform. Like even small kids are learning they are completing their education using mobile phones.
Harshita, there is no disadvantages of the or addictions of these mobile phones.
Yeah, there are many addictions also. Like using a mobile phone for a particular time is very good, but using excessively makes it disadvantage. The point you said is valid, but when coming to addiction, it depends on us. However, while it will be have some kind of limit, for some time we will use it. For some that they will distract. It depends on us. We have to keep some limits by using phone. Yes, Deepika, in my opinion, it's based on our responsibility. And if we exceed seeing mobile phones and use it for gaming, we can overuse it and we can misuse it. So we can set some time to watch. Yes, Priya. The mobile phones are sometimes addiction, sometimes necessary to our work, but we have to maintain the time. And also, I agree with your point.
I'm also agree with you, but some extent, some people are misusing that. But rather than where teachers should teach them to use books rather than mobile phones.
But Sushmita, in our childhood, we don't know. In our earlier days, we don't know the what the mobile phone is. But in this generation, and small kids also know the mobile phone about the mobile phones. What about it?
Based on the generations moving on, the time is moving on, we have to change according to the generation. We have to nowadays we are seeing everyone was catching their phone, even they are stepping out from their home, they're carrying the phones because that is becoming a basic need for humans. So it depends on us, but we have to be careful and we have to set some limits for that. Yes, I agree with you, Rika. Nowadays, many people are having a screen time, much more screen time, and reducing time spending with their family. They are just scrolling the reels, scrolling the shorts all the day, and they are ignoring their family members, and they are having less time with the environment. Yes, also in my surroundings, I am seeing many parents are giving phones to their kids while they are crying. Instead, they can make them to play outside.
Absolutely right.
By using more phones, they are getting strained and they are affecting their eyes. Many health issues are gone affected their health.
My perspective is to people, students will put a timetable for where to use mobile and when to use mobile phone for studies and when to use social media. It will
Firstly,
leads to
firstly we should teach the parents uh, whether in their childhood it is not necessary. In upcoming years we can use mobile phones, but in childhood, in 1 year 2 year childs also using mobile phones, it is not necessary.
Yes, but we have to keep the restrictions to the children by using mobile phones. Also, the parents should restrict themselves seeing the screen time in front of the children. So it needs to reduce. That is the point because kids they don't know anything. By seeing their parents, they will grow up. It depends totally on the parents. While in front of kids, they should have some sense that we should not use that much of phone in front of kids. They will learn from this. May their future will may disturb They have to think that.
Instead of by avoiding mobile phones, the parents will keep train by of the children by using books and the storytelling and the others.
Yes, I want to add an example to Krishna that in earlier days, children used to play in the grounds and they used to have physical activity. But nowadays, even some children don't know what is football, what is
Yeah.
volleyball.
They don't
They are
know.
being confused. So they know that it is a game. We use it to play with ball, but they don't have clarity that what is football, what is volleyball. They are lacking physical activity.
That
Yes.
is because they are
Hello.
totally getting into phone
Please download
games. Yeah, that all they
ఈ
are
క్యాబ్
addicting to
లోపల
them.
గ్రూప్ డిస్కషన్
Summary of this conversation was mobile phones is a necessity. Without our self control, it is an addiction.
ఎత్తమంటారు
This case lies a self tool, but not but not a addiction to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
సరే
Good morning, everyone. Today we are here to discuss an important topic. Important topic: online education versus offline education. So we know education is more important thing in our life, whether it was online education or offline education. So we give priority to both of them. So I should let you know to share your points on this topic.
Yeah. Okay, right. I will agree with you. We have to give importance to both of them. So, in my view, offline education should be higher than online education. Why? Because offline education will be with hands-on. We learn and we work. But when it comes to online, we just learn, but we can't work. Virtually, it is impossible to teach you hands-on. So I think offline education priority should be higher and online education should be as a assistance. Like we use ChatGPT is a virtual assistance. Like online education should also be a assistance, but should not be compared with offline education. Okay, what do you say about?
Yes, yes, I will agree to you, Rishi. So, in my opinion, you said that offline education is better than online education, right? So, um, in online education, we just learn the theoretical knowledge, and so many students they can't listen, like their personal works they are doing at the time. In offline education, we through learn practically, like implementing some of the things and asking doubts related to with respect to SARS, directly contacting without using any like mobile phones like that. So that disturbances we are neglecting at offline education. So that's why I am agree with that point. Okay.
I agree with you to both of you said good points about the offline education and online education. I want to convey some points on the online education because some people want to learning by seeing, means they have to seeing by the animations, like to practically seeing the online videos by clarifying the doubt without any shy. If when we comes to the offline, they had to some shy to ask and teachers to doubts. So I agree with online education. In spite of offline education, online education is somewhat better. Okay.
I agree with all of your points, but in online education, we see the reality. In offline education, they only said what they are expecting and what is happening. But in online education, we can see what is happening really, and we what we can we have not.
Yeah. You're saying right. Online education, those they relate much to reality. Where when it comes to offline, they just abstraction of every topic. Yeah, that is a valid point. But when it comes to hands-on experience, every online person cannot take care of us, but every offline person can take care of us. So they can look at me, they can look at my notes, they can look at my work, and they can help me with the work. So when it comes to online, they cannot. They have many millions of subscribers, millions of viewers, and they have to take care of you. It is not possible. So what do
I
you
agree
think?
with your point, but there is some point that nowadays they're improving our technology by if we see and clarify our doubts from the online and we practically implement on the AI tools.
Yes. Yeah.
Without using the technology, we can implement our knowledge on the tools.
We can also gain the content, grab the content fastly when we what we see than what we listen. So I think online education is somewhat better than the offline education in today's tech.
Yes. We are in the GD session. We have discussing a valid points related to the online and offline education. So majorly we are considering as offline education is better than online education. So your opinions are a valid points, and we are discussing in later onwards. So
Thank
thank
you.
you for
Thank
that.
you.